Before the coronavirus, the human race has had to deal with various epidemics and pandemics across the centuries. Many of them have claimed millions of lives, and as the coronavirus racks up the numbers, we take a look at the virus' deadly predecessors. The recent coronavirus outbreak has triggered panic across the globe, prompting travel bans, visa restrictions and large-scale quarantines. There have been major occurrences of those across history. Here are a few. 10. Sixth cholera, 1910 to 1911. The sixth cholera outbreak began in India, subsequently spreading to the Middle East, North Africa, Eastern Europe, and Russia. The outbreak killed 8 lakh people. 9. Third cholera, 1852. The third cholera outbreak also originated in India and spread across continents, claiming over 1 million lives across the world. Of the epidemics in the 19th century, the third cholera outbreak had the highest fatalities. 8. Hong Kong flu, 1968. The flu of 1968 was a global outbreak of the influenza virus, which originated in the Asian continent. The pandemic was caused by the virus H3N2 subtype, suspected to have evolved from a previous influenza outbreak, in 1957. The virus killed 1 million people. 7. Flu, 1889 to 1890. This version of the influenza virus was the H3N8 subtype, originating in the Russian Empire and subsequently spreading across the northern hemisphere aided by the advent of modern transport infrastructure. The disease claimed 1 million lives. Asian flu, 1957. The Asian flu was an avian influenza outbreak that spread in the late 1950s and later died out after a vaccine was introduced. At its height, the virus killed 2 million people. 5. Antonine Plague, AD 165. The Antonine Plague, also known as the Plague of Galen, hit the Roman Empire, killing 5 million people. It was suspected to have been either smallpox or measles brought back by troops returning to Rome from the Far East. 4. Plague of Justinian, 541–542. An outbreak of bubonic plague, the pandemic hit the Byzantine Empire in many cities around the Mediterranean Sea, spreading with ease due to the large number or unclean ships arriving into the ports. The plague is estimated to have killed 25 million people. At that point, that was close to half the population of Europe. 3. HIV/AIDS, 2005 to 2012. AIDS is an autoimmune disease, caused by the human immunovirus, HIV, that was first identified in the Republic of Congo in 1976 but did not become a pandemic until it peaked between 2005 and 2012, largely affecting the African continent. The sexually transmitted virus has killed over 35 million people in the decades of its existence. 2. Spanish flu, 1918. One of the deadliest flu outbreaks in history, it infected about 500 million people, and killed over 50 million people. The pandemic was one of the 2 outbreaks caused by the H1N1 virus. Reportedly, the spread of disease was exacerbated by overcrowded hospitals and poor hygiene. 1. The Black Death, 1346 to 1353. The deadliest outbreak in recorded history, the Black Death killed over 200 million people, reshaping demographics across the world. Historians believe the disease originated in Asia and traveled across the world on ships that housed black rats. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you like it, don't forget to click the subscribe button.